This week on What in the World is Going On, I'm going to be talking about Israel Independence Day. So stay tuned, friends. "74 years ago, on May 14th, 1948, Israel declared independence after some 2,000 years of being separated from the land. Who would have thought that out of the ashes of the Holocaust and World War II, that a Jewish homeland was once again possible? Amazing. And friends, the Jewish people have been returning ever since, just as God promised. I think of Ezekiel chapter 11 and verses 16 and 17, where God says, "Thus says the Lord God, although I have cast them," speaking of the Jewish people, "although I have cast them far off among the Gentiles, and although I have scattered them among the countries, yet I will be a little sanctuary for them in the countries where they have gone. Therefore say, Thus says the Lord God, I will gather you from the peoples, assemble you from the countries where you have been scattered, and I will give you the land of Israel." Friends, that's amazing. And we here at the Friends of Israel, we celebrate with our Jewish friends all over the world this very special day. And because Israel declared independence on May 14th in 1948, that corresponded with the Hebrew month Iyar, and on the 5th day, which this year begins this evening through until tomorrow. And so, happy birthday, Israel. Friends, I'd like to now show you a special video that we at the Friends of Israel put together commemorating Israel's birthday. Have a look.
A desolate country whose soil is rich enough, but is given over wholly to weeds. A silent, mournful expanse. A desolation is here that not even imagination can grace with the pomp of life and action. We never saw a human being on the whole route. There was hardly a tree or a shrub anywhere. Even the olive and the cactus, those fast friends of the worthless soil, had almost deserted the country. Mark Twain, 1867. The Holy Land.
More than 100 years ago, the Jewish people could not have imagined that God would restore them to their land. For many, there is little dispute that God promised a specific land to the Jewish people way back in Genesis 12, 1 through 3. But did you know this promise does not have an expiration date? God's plan has always involved Israel coming back to the land that He promised to Abraham. God raised up unlikely leaders like journalist Theodore Herzl, the Jewish father of modern Zionism. Gentiles like British Foreign Secretary Arthur Balfour, who, in his declaration, declared Britain's support for a future Jewish nation, sparking hope in hearts throughout the world. Even as the atrocities of the Holocaust were unfolding, God was at work. On Friday afternoon, May 14, 1948, in Tel Aviv, brave men and women declared Israel a nation again. Immediately, the surrounding Arab nations attacked. Tiny Israel was dramatically outnumbered, but God was on her side. As the enemy came to destroy, God protected His people. As we look around today, it's evident the hand of God remains on this small nation. What was once a desolate country is now a thriving democracy. And through Israel, God is blessing the world. Breakthroughs in farming, technology, medicine, saving lives and bettering communities around the world, all because of Israeli innovation. Never in history has the world seen a nation destroyed its people dispersed, its language disappear, and 2,000 years later brought together in their original homeland, the language now revived, and the people reestablished as a nation. But on May 14, 1948, this miracle took place. A miracle in the desert. The Jewish people are home.
Wow. So let's celebrate this special occasion with our Jewish friends around the world and praise the God of this universe who is gathering his people home. And with that, friends, and until next time, this has been What in the World is Going On with the Friends of Israel Gospel Ministry. Have a great night, everyone.